Hello, and welcome to another episode of Rachel Rogers TV. This episode is a little different from those in the past because I am actually here in Maui, and it's amazing. It's really a stunning place, and actually, I'm going to show you a little bit of the place that I'm staying at. So hopefully, you're getting a little bit of the view. It's a coconut tree right in front of my room. So I'm sitting outside my room. There's this little day bed here. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my experience here and why I think going on a retreat is such an amazing thing for you to do and can catapult your growth as an entrepreneur in your life and in your business. So I've been here since Monday, right? So today's Friday. So I've been here for 5 days. I'm going home on Sunday. And by Wednesday, I had already had a huge breakthrough and gotten so much clarity around the direction that I want my business to go in the future, right? I had felt like I've done all these disparate things that seem like they don't really go together. And I got suddenly so much clarity around where I'm going and what we're doing and how all those seemingly disparate things actually work really well together to accomplish one very important thing for our clients. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that once I get home. But I just wanted to tell you that I had this incredible breakthrough while I was here. So it was totally worth the cost of coming over here, the price of staying here for a week, even though it took a week, it took me away from my business for a week, it took me away from my family for a week. It was absolutely worth it. So I think there are two really important things if you're going to go on a retreat that are essential for you to get that sort of clarity and just have an incredible experience that really opens up your life and opens up your mind to all kinds of new possibilities. So one of those things is the place, right? You want to choose a magical place, and Maui is definitely a magical place, but you want to choose a place where you can just really experience nature, where you can relax, something that takes you outside of your comfort zone, right? So if you're usually in a city, maybe you want to go outside the city somewhere, somewhere in the countryside or on the beach or in the mountains. And if you usually live in a rural area, maybe you want to do something different and go to a city or whatever. But you want to go someplace that can teach you new lessons, and being in, on an island in a new landscape, it rains a lot, there's lots of rainbows, there's lots of sunshine, there's beach, has been really incredible. So I think the location matters a lot. And the other thing too is that it's been really great in that, all of our needs are taken care of. I don't have to think about what I'm going to eat for lunch. Lunch is just served, right? And it's all healthy meals. This is a yoga retreat center. So there's really great meals served. In terms of exercise, there's yoga available. You can walk the grounds. So there are all kinds of activities for me to do that, again, I don't have to think about, right? So the only thing I really have to think about while here is my business and my life, right? And it's really interesting how you can be completely confronted with the things that maybe you're avoiding when you come to a new location. So you may be thinking, oh, I don't have time to deal with blah, 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 whatever it is, because I'm out here living my life. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm running my business. I'm taking care of clients, blah, blah, blah. I don't have time. But when you come to a place like this and there's some stillness and there's some quiet time, you really have no choice but to deal with those things. And the beauty of it is the other side of dealing with that is clarity, right? So I had a day where I had an ugly cry in the first couple of days because there was something nagging at me, and it just kind of all came to a head in my mind, and I just had a nice ugly cry. And then at the end of that, that same day, at the end of that same day, I had that breakthrough moment where I had so much clarity. So sometimes you need to get out of your normal environment to experience something like that. But in addition to that, it's the people, right? So it's not just the place and the surroundings that you're in, but it's also the kinds of people that you want to go on a retreat like this with, right? And I'm here with my mastermind sisters. So they're all entrepreneurs, super smart, super inspirational women that are just going after it, right? Very ambitious women. And it's been really great to spend time with them, to have conversations with them over meals, and to really have them reflect back to me what they see, right? So, if you're with some entrepreneurs who are encouraging to you, who don't try to put their shit on you, right? But that try to encourage you to go after whatever it is that you want, and can reflect back to you who you are, because sometimes it can be difficult for us to see ourselves the way that others see us. And so if you have women or just any entrepreneurs around you that you trust to reflect back to you what they see, the talents and skills that you have can be very, really powerful. So I would encourage you to go on a retreat, take some time away from your business, even if it's just like, a retreat locally, right? Just go, drive an hour outside the city and stay in a cabin for just one night. Or, spend the day in like a hotel lobby or just, outside somewhere, just change your environment up. And I promise you it'll make a huge difference. But I really encourage you to take the time to spend a week away so that you can work on things that you want to create, so that you can get a new vision for your life and for your business. I think that you will never regret it. And if you want to go on a retreat, then you should definitely join us for Made, because Made has become this big, amazing thing. I mean, I really, truly believe that it is my greatest life's work. And Made in France is going to be amazing. It's this fall in September. And if you want to come, you should, because next year it is likely going to be a $50,000 program. It is definitely not going to be anything like, what it costs today. Right now, it's way less than that. So if you're thinking about going, I would strongly consider it, because the cost is definitely going to go up. And the program is going to expand into something a little bit bigger. But right now, Made is, we're going to start in the next couple of weeks and have a 6-month runway where we're going to spend time working on your business, building up that audience for your product. And then you're going to have the opportunity to pre-launch your product before we even leave for France. And then we'll spend that time in France in an amazing, incredible chateau with some really inspiring entrepreneurs. The people who have already signed up are just the bee's knees. I'm super excited about the level of entrepreneurs that are coming. And, we'll spend a week together in full, complete luxury and amazement, and we'll work on creating a product with you. And then you'll come home with a product and you'll launch that product, and, you'll make a lot of money. I mean, that is the goal. So if you're thinking about coming to Made, I highly encourage you to do it. rogerscollective.com/made. And I hope you will, even if you don't come to Made, that you'll spend some time retreating and getting away from your business, because it will definitely change your life. Like, this week has been epic, and I will never be the same. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.